Okay, this is another video by Rotors by Scott. This is 019 Joe out of Littleton, Colorado. This is his G-800 7-pin Yaesu rotator, and this is his controller. Now, according to the instructions on calibrating this thing, you turn it all the way, let me see here, left, okay, I'm all the way to the left. You have the needle pointing at 180, and if it's not, then you pull the knob off and turn it. Now, that's the way Yaesu says to do it. And the thing of it is, if you're starting off at south starting, so you can go to west, but you're not going to go to east because you're up against the stop. So in other words, if you want to go east from the starting point, you would have to go all the way around over to here. Now that's probably not that bad of a deal, because that would be about like a high gain. You can only go to the south, and then if you want to go the other way, you got to turn it all the way around anyway. So here would be north, and if you're at north, you can go either way. Now once again, if you had it at the start position on north, it would be just about like having it on south. Now let me turn it all the way to the north. The way you would calibrate it. You can calibrate these things any way you want. Set the needle, you just have to make sure where you want it, and then set your mast inside it however you would want. Now if you had it starting at north, then if you want to go west, see, you can't go to the west, but you can go to the east. So at the north position, you would have to go all the way around over here to 270 to talk west. So it's kind of a catch-22 wherever you want this. So you would have to I've never operated one of these things and had a Yaesu rotator set up. I don't even have a beam of my own, believe it or not. But you would have to go all the way around to 270 to reach west. Six of one, half a dozen of another. But let's run it all the way around left, as the book says. Come up to 0, and then that's where I got the needle set at. So there's your north, 0 degrees. You would mount your rotator, put your clamps on it, point your beam at north, and then bolt it down. But like I say, if you wanted to go west, you got to go all the way around. Now if you have the needle pointing at south, let me do this again. I want to show you this, just to prove that this thing really does spin as far as it'll go. Okay, here's the end of travel on the rotator. That is as far as it will go counterclockwise. Now this thing's going to turn 180, and that's about halfway around, because the mark is right there now. So that would be halfway across over to there. We're at 180, so we've turned a half a revolution. And here comes my mark again. Now there's a full revolution. It's off probably 5 degrees. You know, pretty close. Overlap light is on. Now it's going to turn to the 360, which is the other stop mark. So there you have it. 460 degrees, is that what that thing is? 330, 360, 90. Anyway, it turns 1 1/4 turns right there. So that's kind of like however you want to do it. You could have it anywhere you want, just as long as you know. And you have your needle pointing at north. And we'll go all the way around counterclockwise like the manual says. It's coming back around. Here comes my white mark. And it's going to line up with the other mark. So there you have it. There's north starting. And if you're at north, you cannot go west. You got to go all the way back around. And if you have it pointing at south, and you want to go east, you can't go that way. So you need to decide on where you actually want the needle pointing. It's kind of deceiving, but that's the way the book says. Turn it counterclockwise until it stops. Make sure the needle's pointing at south, and then you run it all the way around, and it should come back over here to your 90-degree mark. That's your overlap. Okay, Joe, you watch this video and let me know what you want to do. Later.